Welcome to the University of Trials. My name is Professor Fat Shady, and it is just a little bit over 11 years since Trials Rising was released on the Summer of Arcade. What a summer that was. Man, that feels like a far, far simpler time. But 2009, Summer of Arcade, Xbox Live Arcade, Trials HD launches, the world goes mental. A whole bunch of people then realized, oh wow, this game's been out for, at that point, like 10 years. And it was on PC for ages, it was on Miniclip, a whole bunch of stuff that I completely missed. HD was where I first heard about it. I think within the first 2 or 3 weeks of launch, I was in this game, I was playing it, and I'm still playing it. So here we are. Tonight's stream is going to be this and just this. I have no plans. Surely you figured out by now that is the plan. The plan is no plans. I basically have no effort, except I actually did create a new logo just for this. So I just thought, I don't know. I felt like it. Anyway, let's just play. Do we just start with DLC? Because I always feel like I skip this. So maybe let's just play DLC. Now, I've shared the story of this song before, but the musical notes that are in the background is actually the tune to Ode to Joy. So. Yeah, something like that. I can't remember the tune now. But anyway. Man, this is just... Man, when Trials looked like this, the world was just a far simpler place. It's so weird. The sound is like echoey. The suspensions are really spongy. Oh. Everything that made it Trials is still Trials. But it's just such a different beast now. I feel like that noise is still a little loud. Davin, Giobacchi. Davin, how many drinks into the evening are you already? 1 pack. G'day. Yeah, so I think the focus at the moment, I'm just looking at the audio levels. How's that? Tell me how that bike noise is relative to my voice. Am I becoming a daily streamer? Well, I mean, Kyle, you were here yesterday, right? As far as you're concerned, yes. The chance of me streaming again in the next week is pretty slim, so I don't think so. Is that the goal? Definitely not. The goal is a once-a-week streamer. And even then, I'm like, eh. Bitch without Tinny? Alright. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Whoa, Devin! GG, man. Well, I apologize if I made light of anything for you, man, because that wasn't my intent. But if you're just having dry July and kicking on with it, then go for it, man. You do you. It always takes me a while to get used to the physics, and I don't think I ever actually do get used to them. Well, Kyle, congratulations on your milestone as well. Yeah, so I think let's dedicate this stream to Trials HD DLC. Because I feel like whenever I play this game, I always focus on just playing the game sort of top to bottom. Which means that you kind of forget the DLC sometimes. So I hope everyone's well. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to the University of Trials. so spongy. I slowed down for some reason there. Oh. I can still remember. I can't believe I spent time getting time savers on this. But like things like that where you launch over stuff. That kind of worked. And then that you'd want to go over that. Yeah, wow. I have no idea how I speedrun in this game. Like, I pulled off some awesome time savers in this game, and I just don't see how. But I hope everyone's good. Well, I mean, yeah, Kyle. If you talk about the last... well, even in the last 24 hours, you're right, 50% of my streams have not been about trials. However, if you look at the body of work that I've put out over the last 7 years on YouTube and however long I've been on Twitch, it's predominantly trials. So maybe that's a recency bias. Oh, see how I hit my head there and it didn't end the game? That is what I refer to as the good old days. I'm up on my personal best. Let's go. Damn it. Missed it. I don't even remember these driving lines. But I do remember that... oh... that ending is brutal. I do remember that some of these DLC tracks I hate with a passion. I don't know. I'd love to know what you think. If Trials came out looking like this, or even like just this dirty warehouse, like updated graphics or whatever, but it was just set in a dirty warehouse like this, with kind of driving lines and not much else, what would you think? Hey, Henderson. Hendo. What's going on, buddy? Davin? Yeah, because you're Queensland, right? I think you're Queensland. Yeah, dude, we're fine. Like, I think we're still averaging like somewhere 15, 20 cases a day, like new cases. But they're largely related to a handful of known clusters and outbreaks. There's not a huge amount of unknown community transmission. You know, new stuff's popping up, but it's not like panic stations. It's certainly not Victoria. I mean, finally some trials. This is the problem. I spend one night on a Thursday when I don't even normally stream playing games that aren't trials. And everyone's like, finally some trials. It was one. You think yourself lucky you got anything. Yeah, so, I mean, 300's a lot better than 700, right? So, to my Victorian friends down there, I don't have any family down there. No. Very, very, very southern New South Wales I have family, but I don't think I've got any Victorian family. But I certainly have friends down there. So, to anyone down there, look after yourself, be safe. And anywhere else in the world, look after yourself, be safe. Follow, like, the same common sense instructions that have been given to us since the pandemic was called a pandemic. Just do those things. Wash your hands, wear a mask if you're around people, social distance. Real common sense stuff. Just do those things. It'll all get better. Oh, that's yeah. So Hendo, you were yeah. So was last night your first stream you caught? Yeah, Davin. I'll be honest. I've only worn a mask a handful of times when I've gone out. It's not required, at least mandatory here. It's recommended in some places, certainly when you can't distance too well. So I've worn it a couple of times as a result. That's such a great ending, that. That's such an evil little ending. Hey, vacuum cleaner, how you doing? For those that don't know, Dyson is a vacuum cleaner. Oh, brutal again. Dyson's a vacuum cleaner, and I'm sure Hal has never heard that one. I am... Oh. Hey, Twin Fire, what's going on? Hey, Cuz. Well, someone, I think it was at True Achievements posted that it's been 11 years since Trials HD came out. And I was like, oh man, that's a good of an idea for a stream as any. Chris, how you doing, my friend? And Jabaki, yeah, I don't disagree, man. I think if this came out with updated graphics and just this, I don't know, it's kind of weird to capture that 2009 Summer of Arcade vibe. You'll never recreate that. Oh, again. Womprat, how you doing? Oh, Twin Fire, man. I'm so happy I can work from home. I have not set foot in my office since March. I actually decided to go in a isolation, quarantine, lockdown, whatever you want to refer to it. Basically, I chose to work from home a solid week before everyone, like before my company actually shut things down, just because, you know, science. And yeah, super glad I did. And I was talking to someone about it today, going like, I'm in no rush to go back to the office, man, because I used to commute an hour and a half each day, each way as well. Sorry, so 3 hours a day I'd be commuting. How is that 2.5 seconds? I don't understand how I used to be good at this game. But yeah, man, so I'm saving like 2 or 3 hours a day in commuting time, and I'm happy as can be. Oh, I hit that. You can't build kitchens from home. I mean, you can rebuild the same kitchen over and over again. So you're just not being creative in how you're trying to solve that problem, Davin. That's fair. I appreciate that there's certainly some people that perhaps have a vocation that requires them to be not at their home. But for me, and I tell you, man, the amount of people that I've had to tell about, like, you gotta understand, right? I'm a 39-year-old man who works in a job, you know, like I manage a team of people and stuff. I'm not a senior manager or anything, but, you know, you think, okay, maybe this guy's got a little bit of, like, maturity and, I don't know, just adultness about him. And then I get onto, like, like, video calls for work. I've got a microphone that looks like this. I've got a green screen that drops behind me. So the amount of people now, and I've got massive Unia Trials logo on my, on the wardrobe door behind me. So the amount of people I've had to, like, sort of tell at work who would have otherwise had no idea that I'd do anything like this. I had someone today, actually, how's this? Someone today from Western Australia, to the other side of the country, and she's like, "You're not one of those people, are you?" And she meant, like, streamers. Like, people on Twitch, live streaming games and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm one of those people. So, yeah. It's been interesting. But, hey, everyone's been super supportive. And everyone actually, if anything, that same person was like, dude, I wish I had, like, something interesting. So, yeah, I think it's been kind of cool. And my company and myself, we're all about bring your whole self to work. You don't hide this aspect of your life. This is a big part of my life. And, yeah, I'm proud of it. It's been a huge amount of fun. Opened up a lot of doors, a lot of opportunity, met amazing people. So I got nothing to hide. But it is a bit weird being like, yeah, I'm an adult, but also here's this YouTube channel I've, you know, done for about 7 years. Hey, Znake, Zednake, Snake. Trying to think of how I could make your name even worse now, dude. Oh, so Devin, you are building your own kitchen? Nice, dude. Oh, well, Dyson, hey, I do hope my Inferno video helps you, man. Like, honestly, most of the other extreme videos have some really good tips on them. The Inferno one is kind of me just fumbling my way through, but people seem to respond to those ones pretty well, too. 39 years young. It doesn't feel like it. Oh, and for all those people keeping tabs at home of what I'm doing on the weekend. Oh, nice. I am going stand-up paddleboarding in winter in the ocean tomorrow. Greek Panther. Dude, I was literally... Wifey and I were just talking about you, man. I was saying how you were on last night and we were chatting and I said I miss you guys and I'm trying to convince her that we should catch up. So I don't know how you guys feel about it because we haven't seen you guys since lockdown, I assume. I'm pretty sure. You made me fault. But if you're keen, I'm trying to convince wifey that maybe we should because honestly, man, like the numbers aren't going to get any better, but they could get worse in New South Wales. There's only like 20 new cases a day. So I'm like, you know what? It's a risk that, I don't know, if we want to see each other, we might just have to just risk it and catch up once. We're not doing it often, but yeah. So let me know, man. If you're keen, send us a message and we'll try and organize it. Because this is the thing, I've done very little in the way of like going and seeing people. Very little. And you're glad that I'm one of those? Hey, I was at 9 today. Wow, that's great. I'm not keeping tabs. I'm trying to keep away from... I find if you're just constantly watching the news cycle for the numbers, it's... Oh, yeah, it can be depressing. But no, 9's good. 9 in my state is a good number. So Greek Panther, are you still playing any games? Greek Panther is one of my, as we say in the internet world, IRL friends. Who's also not really a gamer, but one of the funniest and loveliest dudes you'll ever meet, so... And he's a 49ers fan. And dude, you didn't respond to my Kittle post. Oh my god, why am I hitting this thing still? Stupid. So for those that don't know, George Kittle just signed a 5-year contract, which is really important. And I'm finding that I think it's really important that I continually remind the Trials community about what's happening in the 49ers. Because even if I can convince one more of you to become a 49ers fan, I'll be happy. I say one more of you. Just one. I don't think I've ever convinced anyone to be a fan of the 49ers. Radio is telling me the numbers when I'm at work. Yeah, 5 years, 75. Oh yeah, 100% worth more. Go Niners, Rob. Go Niners indeed. Go Kittle. Dude, GM, head coach, Kittle, Trent Williams, Buckner Sanders for Ayuk and Kinlaw. We cool. We cool. I knew that was happening. So, who is even... Alright, so speaking of Panthers, who's the quarterback of the Panthers now? Because there's been so many changes, it's crazy. I remember this track. Teddy. Wow. Is he stuck together with sticky tape, or is he good? I mean, he's good, but I don't know how healthy he is. No, Jabaki. Join. Well, do you know what? Jabaki, do me this favor. If you stay out of American football and have no interest in it, just be a 49ers fan just for me. Is that too much to ask? Probably. Yeah, I mean, Cam wasn't bad. Cam has gone to in Patriots, man. Do we want to do a tutorial? Let's not. Let's not and say we did. So I'm skipping over some amazing tracks here. Yeah, man, I did the Massive Halo one. Yeah, sick. Dude, Chris, no. Less effort. This is a track that has a crazy hard time saver to hit. You have to come in here real quick, hit that. It's like you have to fly in here, you have to brake, but just enough where you can kind of, and then you back wheel hop off that little pad there, and then you go over that, and then I think you go over the top there or something. I don't know, man, but it's a crazy time saver. It took me ages to get this one. Oh. Oh, that bridge thing is horrible. Yeah, and I think, look, my big thing is, man, you know what? First and foremost, the athletes that provide us with this entertainment need to be safe and, you know, financially and, I don't know, just from a health, they need to be safe and looked after. And then if that's the case, and then we can enjoy our sports, the sports is kind of a nice distraction from everything else that's going on. So from that perspective, it's good, but not at the expense of humans. And if anybody wants to opt out of a season or any of that type of stuff, look after yourself and your family first. And judge people for having a problem. Ah, and see, the way you'd normally hit that... Yeah, I remember you used to go up here. No, you gotta go up higher. And you could land on the downward there. Yeah, so you hit that, and then you come down here. And I think that's faster? I don't even remember anymore. Oh, my spine. It's weird, man. I spent so much time with this game. But it still looks awesome. Like, I still like this. I just find the physics so spongy compared to what we've got now. I don't know how else to describe it. Has anyone else actually gone back and played HD anytime recently? Because I think for an 11-year-old game, it's still good. It's still trials. But I swear I look at this and I don't understand how I was ever good at this. Like, it blows my mind that I could ever be quick in this bike. Yeah, it's not, look, Well, actually, that wouldn't be far off the Frontier comparison, right? Like, if you think about how mobile technologies, and it's not. Frontier is a simpler, again, version of this, or at least it's this in 2D. But yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe technology got good enough where they could bring the HD experience to mobile. Oh, that's right. If you break that glass, I'm pretty sure there's a... It opens up down the bottom here? Yeah. That's right. If you... I think this is... Yeah, so if you break the glass, it opens up this. I think this is just the secret. Oh no, I'm supposed to ride that. Yeah. This is like a rodeo. Oh, that's what I should be doing. Skill games. See if I can remember how to ride this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Secrets. All about those secrets. 1452. Oh, can I not? I don't think I can go on from here. I think I ought to restart the track now. Yeah, I do. So Twinfire, sitting at home all day makes you spend more money. Yeah. Here's the package from my latest $100 online shopping spree. Hey, Rob. So that was you that bought that? No kidding. I saw the email come through today. That's cool. Nice, man. Dude, if you are happy to, send me a picture of it. Always happy to, yeah, man. Post that online and stuff. If you're not weirded out by that, I'd love to see pictures of people wearing Uni Trials gear. So cool. Damn it. It's a long track. I think this is the one with a great driving line. Yeah, it is. You gotta hit that, then you hit that, then you hit that, that, over the top of that. So good. It's so hard to get right, just because it's spongilistic. Yeah, Dyson, man. This is all I'm really about. Is every now and again I'll get the urge to play something and then I encourage a whole bunch of other people to do it just for fun. Because isn't that what gaming's all about? So you want to get that? Yeah, boom, boom, boom. That's what it was. It was a rear wheel bounce, I think. Was it rear wheel bounce? Does anyone remember this line? So I just need to get up to there with my momentum intact. Yeah, if I can do that, it's kind of flowy for the rest of it. Yeah, it feels rear wheel-ish, but that sucks. Stuffing up that. Anyway, and you hit that fast, and you hit that, you flip there, you got minimal air there. Oh, and then you can skip that section as well, and then you skip that, and then you skip up to there. That's right, and then you've got to hit this in one go on the same run, and then I think you slide that. Yeah, you slide that, and you go straight down here without riding at all. Actually, I'm just going to go off of my replay, because I just remember, if my replay still works, this is like a crazy fun line. And this is what I mean about, I'm hoping this works, because... Oh, okay, so I didn't even re-wheel. Oh, no. Damn it! These replays all died, man. Alright, that to me is one of the best driving lines in the game. As far as the speedrun driving line, I love that one. Really, really like that one. So does anybody have any favorite HD tracks they want me to have a go at? And I'm pretty sure the hard tracks in this game were some of the most memorable. Smoke and Mirrors. Dreamscape sucked. I didn't like that track. Hill Climb. Oh, it's Skill Game. I thought you were saying King of the Hill, wasn't it? King of the Hill was the hard one. That was tough. Yeah, Twinfire gets it. Twinfire gets it. That was the first one where you can coast. First one. Not your first. I don't know what I'm talking about. Because of how unique it is. Yeah, but like the freaking space station was unique. Didn't make it fun. That was always going to end in tears. Ouch. Oh, that's right. There was a secret up here too. Let me try and find it. Almost. Physics Factory is your favorite? Nah, man. Oh, close. Nope. Like, how people found these secrets, I still don't fully understand. That just went straight up. Hey, Sammy, what's going on? Oh, no. Hit my front wheel. That was a mistake. Nope. Nope. Alright, remind me to play all of these tracks, and I can tell you why I either love them or hate them. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lean back a little. Nice curve. No. That's the one. That's... Oh! I didn't lean back. Sammy, I blame you for that. Oh, Pilgrimage, yes. Twin Fire. One of the coolest extremes. Seriously. Nah. I'll get this, and this won't be worth the effort. But I just, whenever I remember where some of these secrets were, I just feel compelled to try and grab them again. And in the end, how easy was that? Now look at this. This is the... Oh, it's just this. This takes me back, man. Like, seriously takes me back. Yeah, Breaking Bones. That was alright, but other school games were better. Well, that's right, and even that upper path was tough to hit. It's so much fun when you got it, man. Like, it's so weird now to look at this, but these driving lines at the time were absolute perfection. Like, they just felt like the developers had run them for like 1,000 times each and perfected every tiny little detail of every driving line. Like, it really felt that good. Oh, see Twin Fire? So I did pass Inferno and Trials 2 SE. What I didn't do, this is a cool track, what I didn't do was You Shall Not Pass, which I thought was funny. Because I shall not pass. Yeah, I played that game for about 10 hours and I passed Inferno. Or just under 10 hours. So there's actually an achievement on Steam. For anybody that wants to get into Trials 2 2nd Edition, there is a Steam achievement for 10 hours of gameplay. And my challenge that I throw down to anybody that's never played it before is to try and pass Inferno before you get that achievement. I did it just. I was at like 9.5 hours gameplay and I got that achievement. Sorry, and I got the Inferno complete. So if you can beat that, go for it. And it's worth it, man. Like, it's a fun journey, but you really have to learn something new. Can I? No. I'm pretty sure you could go over that. Yeah, if you hit that with speed, you can go over that. Oh, you're over 10 hours already? Oh, my face. You see the ball up the top? You're actually like racing those dominoes. Nice little touch. On that one, it's like Mario. And then this allows you to go over. Yeah. No bread if you just got here. No, that's not what the whole game looks like. Hey, Paul, what's going on, man? The track you could... Yeah, Underground. Yeah. No, I think it was just called Underground, wasn't it? it's so amazing. Like at the time, like the reason I fell in love with this game is because I looked at these driving lines and this bike physics as absolute perfection. And I just don't get it now. Like it's so hard to control. But it's one of those things, like at the time you had nothing to compare it to, and you put the hours in to figure it out. So, oh, space station. Do people want to see me upset? Or do you want to see me skip this? Yeah, head case it was. I never wanted to skip, but I was so keen. I had to get my I wanted to make top 100 global in HD, and I got it for like a day or two. I made like 98th place and then lost it. All right, Paula. But I needed to. So basically, if you wanted to compete in that game, you had to do it. Like if you really cared about leaderboard. Oh, such an annoying track. Basically, there's just like low gravity. It's like, get down. Get down. Oh, I hate that track so much. That just looked like I should drive it. I mean, Redlinks are known for their jokes. You know, what? What? I'm supposed to go through that. So this is final flashback because it's basically it's going through the groundhog tracks again. So this is like the 4th time they come back to groundhog. They don't mention groundhog in the title, but they call it final flashback. And that's where it's supposed to end, and then this is like the back half of the track, which you normally would never see. Oh yeah, that yell is so good, right? Oh, that's right. And I think, yeah, what you do is here, you get like a little hop off that vehicle. Yeah, you got to squish off the car, that's right. There you go. Yeah, then you'd skip all that. Oh, and then you'd hit that, and if you hit that right, you could launch straight off that, hit this, and then launch straight off the next section. Like this, see, like straight here, and you'd launch over that whole thing. This game had so many time savers. Like, they are fantastic. Here into this little dip. That gets you over that. Oh, that's right. You have to sort of go through here. Yeah, there was like a speed run line through that, but again, like it's like I've got fragments of the memories of what it required, but I also don't actually know how to do it. You want that yell? Give me a sec. I got some stuff a little while back. No, see what I got. That's all mine. No, I got this.
Fatality! 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 Flawless ride!
Yeah, so at one point...
Well done. This is Raycon. Get ready to rev up your engines. Start your engines. We're ready to roll.
There you go. So yeah, these are all... These are all the voiceover recordings for Trials 2 that I got my hands on a couple of years ago, probably. So yeah, I never got the HD. I was just checking if I had the HD ones, but I don't. I only had them. And because I didn't play 2 as much, they don't have as much significance to me, unfortunately. But yeah, if I had the HD ones, man, that'd be sweet. Oh, Seth, GG, man. Yeah, Todd Wop. HD stream tonight, baby. I don't think I've ever called you baby before, too. Hope that sticks around. That felt right. It felt good. Actually, for some weird reason, I just had a flashback there. This track is in a tournament, and I remember getting a personal best in the tournament, and the tournament personal best didn't reflect on your single player time. That was annoying. I'm not against it. Secret base is good. Yeah, you need. I mean, how did you uninstall? The only trials. All right, so I'm gonna tell you the official Unia Trials stance right now. The only Trials game you're allowed to uninstall is Blood Dragon. That's fine. Anything else? No. You must have it installed at all times in case you happen to get an urge. Oh, Squirrely! Stubby! Alan. That's awesome. I'm so pleased with myself. Despite my position in the Trials community, I have very little influence in any aspect of my life or any others. So the fact that I can have that little victory over you and relating to you is it's a personal victory that I'm quite proud of. Still never played Blood Dragon? That's not a bad thing. Nah, look, it's fun. Just don't... Just remove the word Trials from the title, and it will be... Like, you'll have fun for a couple of hours. But it just shouldn't be positioned in any way, shape, or form as Trials of the Blood Dragon Trials game. It's just not. It has elements of, but you just got to think of it as a different thing, and as its own separate thing. It's okay. Like, not really for me, but it's fine. It was good. The sort of extreme, whatever the extreme type tracks are, they were fun to kind of get through. I kind of felt like I grinded the whole game just to get to them. Thanks, Alan. Yeah, mate, we're all good. Thanks for asking. Hope you're good too. Yeah, Todd Wop. I was reminded recently, but yeah, it was my cousin was part of a sim racing community who who happened to, I don't know, someone in their community, I guess used to play 2, got him onto this, he looked at it, he was like, man, it was $20, looks like a fun little game, you know, we can just have some competitions and play and stuff, and yeah, the rest is history, man. And it's weird, it's one of these games where it's like, it either gets you / you get it, like, or it doesn't, right? So there's definitely, for some people see it and it's just not for them. And that's okay, right? But for the ones like us that we get hooked, man, it's like, yeah, it changes everything for you. Because no other game seems to do what this game does. To just give you that feeling and sense of satisfaction, the sense of progression, the feel like you're learning a skill. Now, ACAB, that dude, man, that is the guy that made me the speedrunner that I became. Not that I was ever the best, but because of ACAB, we battled it out. Still a legendary battle, where at the end of a 1 week period of battling out on a particular track, I put in about 10 hours to get to this spot, just on this one track, grinding it all week. Yeah, I think I made 10th place global, and he got 7th. Because he just wouldn't let me win, and I wouldn't let him win, and we just pushed each other so hard. Yeah, Middle Name Danger is good, especially because that was one of the 2 or 3 tracks in the demo, back when demos were a thing. So a lot of people played that track. But yeah, shout out to ACAB, wherever he is, man. I'll never forget the battles we had. Because yeah, that was the thing. I got to the point where I was the best on my friends list. Like, that was my goal, was just to be the best on my friends list. And then I found the Xbox forum. So like Xbox.com had forums, and it was a UK-based Trials HD competition weekly thing. And there was a handful of dudes, some of them still around, and ACAB was kind of the one that was winning everything. And I came in there and I was like, man, I'm going to take this guy down. And after a couple of weeks, I beat him, and then it was on ever since then. And we got on fantastically well. I mean, it's just legendary battles. For me personally, they were some of the best battles we've ever had. Hey, Damon, what's going on? If I remember correctly, this one had a horrible driving line, or at least a horrible speed. Like, look at the shapes and these gaps, and But like everything, once you figured out the driving, actually, yeah, I remember this. Once you figured it out, no, this was smooth as hell. That's a killer, that one. Spiderweb was good. Oh, that's right. You had to hit this. Oh, I don't remember the combination. I think it was this. Oh no, yeah, I think it was top first. Ah. Yeah, I think it was top first. Oh no, that was it. Damn it. Oh yeah, okay, so bottom one. That let me go up here. Now, the skip here, was it? I don't remember what it was. Oh, I think what it was is you kind of went, came up to the middle, and then did you? I think you did that. Yeah. You see, okay, so the way to do this one is you've got to go up here really slow, dunk that one in firstly, then you've got to like roll backwards, right? This is like a puzzle. Then you've got to roll backwards and knock the second one into the barrel, right? That puts enough weight to this thing to allow you to go through and hop. What you could do on a speed run, if I get it right, I'll see if I can trigger it. Effectively, you could actually trigger both of them. See, I could hit both in the same go, but to actually do that maneuver and land it was quite tricky. But what an amazing, like, that's what I mean, like, that's an amazing speedrun thing. Yeah, I don't remember how to do it. But yeah, I mean, that was the basic premise. But yeah, like imagine doing that and getting that in a speed run all the way to the end of this track and then pulling off this maneuver without hitting your head, without dying. And there's a way to do it consistently. I think I'm just going too hard. Yeah, because I think if you just hit one in, yeah, it sends you down too low and you can't actually clear the gap. It's a very smart obstacle. Oh. Actually, that might be the issue. Maybe it needed an endo. Nah, let's go old school. But anyway, you get the idea. Pretty impressive obstacle. And talk about a time saver. And this one was crazy too. Such a cool, I mean, horrible track, but cool track. Now, Shifty Samurai made this track, and it's actually really cool because of the perspective it gave you. So this is a frontier feeling track. Yeah, I mean they're probably too dark. I remember the team that made this was a very, very small group of dudes who did pretty well with what they had. Because I'm pretty sure this pushed the boundaries of a lot of what Xbox Arcade was supposed to be able to do. Ah, I want to hit that. So if is anyone here watching this that hasn't seen HD before at all? I thought they were maps, tracks. I'd always call them tracks. We know what they mean. Let's not be too picky. You've seen very little HD. So what are your thoughts or updated thoughts based on what you've seen so far? And I don't think I'm doing it justice, by the way, but... Oh, that's right. You actually... Oh, no, this wasn't a fast. This was a slow one. Now, this was a fast one. So I'm pretty sure if you hit this right... Yeah, it did that, which allows you to go up here, which allows you to hit that so much smoother. Oh, and these vertical climbs, when you didn't know how to do them at the start, you'd get here and just be like, what? How do I get over it? Yeah. Yeah, uni. Yeah, uni. Todd Wop. Alright. So many people have mentioned Underground. Was it medium? I think if I tried to... Yeah, if I tried to get the... Like, it'd be cool to get it on stream after... Yeah, so you see how your front forks can hook through that... See how they hook a little bit through the timber here? Effectively what happened, it kind of glitched through. It glitched through the timber and then allowed you to do a flip. See where those pipes are on fire? But it actually allows you to carry momentum, flip underneath like that, and come out the other side. Is it patched now? I don't know if they ever patched it. Because I don't think they didn't patch the physics. So I think the way they patched it was they put an object up there. But I don't know if they did that in this game or it was just on the later ones. There it is. Yeah, see? See how far through the bike went? Oh, if I just keep going. But if you do it quickly, it basically goes through here like it's butter, like nothing happened. But what would happen is you'd flick there, you'd land on that pipe, and you'd actually make it across. But it would seriously take you hours, and then if you got lucky, and it was like 1 in 100 or more to get the glitch. And then if you got it, then you had to hope you actually made the jump on the other side and not stuff up because you panic because you freak out that it happened. There you go, through it again. That was it. See? Went straight through. But I didn't have the momentum. So you've just got to get that perfect speed and angle and everything there. And yeah, and you can spin it around. Like I can remember the discussions on the forum the day this was found. Just so funny, so many of you have mentioned it. I doubt anyone's actually seen it happen. I doubt many of you want to sit here and watch it. Hey, Strike, what's going on? Thanks for the raid, man. That was it. That was it. But what you got to do is actually like flip up to get it. All right, well, this part isn't patched. So the only way to find out, because there's no replay camera, is to see if we can make it. But you get the idea. But honestly, if you want it, it's just this. Just like, yep, I'm totally happy. And I think a few times where I got it, I didn't have the momentum to carry me to the other side, so I ended up reversing. But that just means that like you spend so like it's twice the time. Oh, there you go again. Strike, I'm doing really well, man. Maybe I did end up having to do this just to get the momentum. But yeah, it makes it so much harder. And the worst thing is, it was a great track. Like, it really was a great track. There it is again. Just not getting a... I think I figured out how to generate the rotational force anyway. Yeah. Again. Halfway through. Feel free, let me know in chat. Do you want me to keep going? Hey! Tree Hill! How was your stream, dude? Dude, what the hell are you doing? Are you doing a trolley freaking diamonds, man? You found your niche in the trials community? It's like, and that's it? How you doing, dude? Hope you had a good stream. Sorry, Rob, I forgot the question I asked. Did I want me to stop or keep going? Mike! Yeah, you gotta have a... Hey, find ways to have a break, even if it's trying to get an 11-year-old glitch. Oh, well, I hope you're alright. Tree Hill. And anyone that's correcting me, was it Mike correcting me? I know. Guten Tag, Worm, what's going on? Oh, my thumb's getting sore already. Yeah, this ain't happening. Yeah, I think basically, yeah, if they've put a patch or something through, and it pretty much kills all the replays, because the way they used to do replays was it just remembered your inputs, and because the physics was consistent, it would replay the track. But effectively, as soon as they change any the smallest of physics parameters, all your replays get corrupted. Oh, and hi, Julie. I don't think I said hi to you. Demp is here as well. Like, it would be sweet to get this on stream. Hey, Worm. Congrats on the graduation, dude. Let's, Oh, I haven't tried my 360's been in a box for forever. Wow. Worm, that's for you. Oh, that was it. Look, 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 look. That's what I mean. It's like that. It's like 1 in 50, 1 in 100 kind of numbers. And that's to even get the glitch to happen. And then you've got to try and get the one... Oh, that was again. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly the technical reasons, but it's certainly the replays that I've watched don't work. Anyway, crazy glitch. If you can... I mean, there's plenty of videos on YouTube. Oh, and the worst thing was, I did end up having to get it a couple of different times because, yeah, I definitely had times where I remember I got to the top of these pipes here, caught on fire, and stuffed up the bunny hop to get onto the thing. Literally, it's 17 seconds of just straight driving on top. But I stuffed up the bunny hop after that pipe and couldn't do it. Couldn't get it, so I had to go again. Alright, a few more times and I think I'm done. That trial's right at 2 AM. But yeah, so if anyone's got a copy of HD, want to give it a go? Yeah, so I think the technique of going back was better. Just because you got more momentum. More power. But... yeah. Alright, let's just ride this track. Because basically that shortcut, like, killed this track. And it's actually a really fun track to ride. So... Hey, Thacker, what's going on, man? And basically what you do, you get over the top section, and you would land here. And you literally drive for 17 seconds straight, you land here, you do one bounce, and you're over the finish line. Ah, so I did use the reverse technique. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow, this would have been a lot easier to do than bloody sit there for half an hour. Yeah, so this is the shortcut. So that track I just played... that was it.